Hello, we'd like to know more about the Cuban, Haitian, Venezuelan, and Nicaraguan parole program. Well, this video is for you. My name is Jorge Molina. I am an immigration attorney based in Dallas, Fort Worth, and serving clients worldwide. And today we have some updates about the parole program for these countries. All right, so a lot of news about the parole program in recent weeks. We know that there's a lawsuit pending in Texas. There's another lawsuit in Florida, but it hasn't had a major effect nationally. And that we know that this program has been in effect since January of this year. So, we often get questions about, well, why hasn't my case been processed? Why did so-and-so's case get approved so fast and mine took so long? So here we are, and we have some updates for you. Okay, so first, the big news. Texas, along with some other states, sued the Department of Homeland Security in a federal court in the state of Texas. In essence, the state of Texas, along with the other states, are arguing that the Department of Homeland Security created a program without really going through the proper channels. That's the first argument. And the second argument is that they're saying that even if they would have done that, they lack the authority to create such a program, and that the government is abusing its parole program. So that's what Texas argues. And it also says that, well, it's being injured because there's undocumented people in these states, and they need to provide some services. On the other hand, the federal government says that no, this is within the law, that all the rulemaking process and all the steps that they had to follow procedurally were done according to the law. And more importantly, the government says that it is up to the federal government to manage international immigration, and it shows that this program works. It shows that the numbers of people from these countries coming through the southern border are decreased significantly. It also says that it's enforcing expedited removal processes against people from these countries, and that the only way to manage this flow is to allow people to enter the United States and reunite with loved ones or friends through the program. Okay, so we have a lot of back and forth. There's a major difference in this lawsuit than from previous lawsuits filed by the state of Texas and other states. And that is that individual plaintiffs are asked to be individual defendants asked to join the lawsuit. These are individuals that have filed for family members or friends and non-profit organizations saying that, no, this program is actually very helpful. And if it's ended, it's going to harm us. So we have a defendant, for example, that petitioned for his uncle from Venezuela. They've been separated for many years, and he really wanted to help him out. And there's a strong family dynamic. So that's the wrinkle to look, to be cautious about. So we can't really tell which way the lawsuit is going to go. However, this Judge Tipton, has ruled against the government previously. The most recent case was a case where, again, Texas suing the Department of Homeland Security about its enforcement priorities, saying that, in essence, the DHS could not have priorities, that they should focus on anyone who's undocumented in the United States. Texas lost that case, and it reached all the way to the Supreme Court. So they lost, and so it was a very good a very good argument advanced by the state, but it did invalidate the program for 2 years, or the priorities for 2 years. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, that's the immediate news that we have. Here's some numbers. Okay, so how's the program worked so far? So as of August 2023, there have been about 181,000 people from Venezuela, Haiti, Cuba, and Nicaragua that have entered the United States. All these people have been processed by CIS first, CBP, and are eligible for a work employment authorization. Their sponsors are responsible to provide for their housing, medical needs, and food per the agreement that they signed with the government. And again, these people are eligible for work authorization permits, which allows them to get driver's license and some other things. By the way, everyone who's in the United States is subject to U.S. taxation. So regardless of your immigration status, if you're working, you are liable to the IRS to file your taxes. So here's another number that we need to consider, right? So there's only spot for about 30,000 people a month for this program. And as of May, the last time that the government released, as far as I know, information about how many people have applied for the program, we knew that there were, until May of 2023, there were about 1.5 million applicants. So that's about 300,000 people per month. And there's only room for about 10% of that number. So here's another change in the program. Because of the high demand and the high number of applicants, the government decided that half of the applicants every month will be picked in a lottery. So 15,000 people are picked randomly. So from the list of people that have applied before and new people. So it could be that maybe you applied 3 months ago and you're selected 4 months later. Perhaps it was lottery, perhaps it was just the order that they received your application, because the other 15,000 individuals are processed in a first in, first out basis. So half random, half in the order that it was received. Okay, so as of September, we don't really know a clear estimate of how many people have applied for the program. But if the numbers are similar to what we had in May, maybe about 300,000 every month. So from May to September, we're looking at about maybe 2.4 million people applying for the program. Again, there's only room for 30,000 a month. So folks, if you're in this situation or you're considering applying for this program, just know that the numbers of applicants keep going up every month, that there's lawsuits going on. But staying positive here, there's a chance that you're selected through the lottery and that you will be able to enter the United States as long as the program is going through. If you have a more specific question about this program or your specific case, consult an experienced immigration attorney that can walk you through the process or advise you accordingly. Again, my name is Jorge Molina. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe, perhaps leave a comment. We always love reading those. Thank you for watching.